Hi Libra singles. Okay, my singles, this is going to be your love message for the middle of June. As most of you know, if you're not new to this channel, I try to put out 2 messages a week, 2 different types of love messages so that I can pick up on different energy. I channel this message for my singles who are dating but not in a relationship. You're out there in the mud pit of life. So this is for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus of Libra. Please keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not a personal reading meant for just one person, so it may not resonate with all of you. Check out my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot if you're looking for readings for all 12 zodiac signs, because I only read for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. It's Libra Nation here. Get into our gang, get into our vibe. Okay, my singles, so you're watching and you're waiting right now. This is the Arrows of Love Oracle deck by Mystic Moon Oracles. I love to use it for singles. It's my go-to for singles. 4 cards came out initially. In the spotlight, attention, erotic activation, but then phantom lover, fantasy, and lover in the night, temporary. So I think that a relationship was in the spotlight for you, or you want to get into the spotlight, but in a relationship. But there's been a lot of erotic activations. It was a fantasy, and this person might have just been temporary, or they come and go. They came and they went. I can already tell you right now this person's ghosting. But your challenge here, Libra, is heart on lockdown and long-term. Your heart's on lockdown. You want a long-term partner, and you might have been getting quite a bit of this from a specific person, or for those of you that don't have anyone in focus, you might be meeting some people, but then they back off, or you yourself are backing off, okay? But it looks like somebody backed off, and your heart's on lockdown. You want long-term, and you're watching and you're waiting, watching and waiting. So at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Some of you are just out there having fun, or you're connecting to a person that's not committal. They just want excitement. King of Cups, Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Fool, Strength. Some of you have recently had a painful ending with a water sign, and you're fresh on the market as the Queen of Wands and the Fool, or for my masculines, you might have been hurt by a fire sign, in particular a Leo or an Aries. Someone's being strong. Someone's been very passionate. There's been a lot of choices and confusion. So the overall reason for the reading is the 3 of Wands. There could be distance between the 2 of you, or there's just this watching and waiting. You think, or you thought that there was growth potential here, but someone's just waiting and watching from afar. Someone may have turned their back on this situation. You see yourself as the moon, your person, or a person in focus sees themselves as the Wheel of Fortune. If there's no one at all in focus for you, you're just playing out your cycles. I suspect that based on the oracle cards, some of you are learning karmic lessons, especially if you're new to dating after quite some time. Like you're learning that textationships are kind of bullshit, and when you meet people online, they'll send you a lot of messages back and forth, but then they ghost and stuff like that. I can see that you're kind of frustrated because the challenges are the Empress and the 8 of Wands. Well, first of all, someone might have very high standards. I do not think that that's a problem. You might have had just high expectations of a person that wasn't ready to commit. You might have been too grown and too mature and beautiful and amazing for them. Someone could be married in this situation. Someone's a mother or a baby mama could have been the problem. Another problem was the 8 of Wands. A lot of texting back and forth probably, or someone sending out many messages to many different people. That can be overwhelming in dating. There could have been distance between the 2 of you. I heard it was all texts and distance, possibly with the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. But you see yourself as the moon. You're confused. Watch out for living in an illusion, because the moon means that. It means confusion and things are not as they seem. You're confused. You see yourself as the moon. You're in the moonlight. Some of you are fearful of something here. The way you're feeling right now, Libra, is the Magician, the Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Some of you are connecting to an Aries, Gemini, or Virgo, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be connecting to a water sign, but it's not going, you're still confused about what you want, and you're kind of hanging in there. Or you're trying to manifest, you want to manifest love. And you're just hanging in there in this situation. But I notice that the Magician and the Queen of Cups are facing away from this person. It's like you have love to give and you want to manifest love in your life, but you're guarded at the same time. You're not going to let your standards fall. Or you're dealing with someone that might be married, or you could be married. Some of you might be. Or already in a serious relationship. Again, that could be a mother, that could be a baby mama. You're hanging in there. You're hanging in there. Your actions towards this person are the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords. Well, you're just sort of floating in calm waters and not doing a whole lot. You're being quiet. You're a little stressed out here. You just don't want to deal with any drama right now. There's not a lot of action taking place on your part with a specific person or just in general. But your deeper emotions are the Two of Pentacles, the Sun, the Ace of Cups. Well, you see yourself as the moon, but what you really want is the sun, the Leo energy. You want clarity. You want happiness. You're not really sure what's going on here. Some of you aren't even sure you have time to date. You definitely want a cup of love and you want it handed to you, but yet you're guarded. You might have thought there was potential in a relationship and now you're like, what's going on? Some of you are busy. Your person, if there is a specific person in focus for you, I'm going to interpret it two different ways because I know a lot of people watch love readings that aren't even, like they're not talking to anybody. They're not talking to anybody. If you're not talking to anybody, it's because you're not ready to. You're getting close, but you're not ready to. You may still be healing from something, letting go of the past. You're feeling some apathy. But if there's a person in focus for you, they see themselves as the Wheel of Fortune. They could be a Sagittarius, Jupiter energy here. This person's just kind of go with the flow. This person might have been a karmic relationship for you. It's like they're just going to play out cycles and like a rolling stone gathers no moss, like whatever, fate, destiny, luck is on my side. I'm just going to roll with life. This person's in a mode of expansion. This person is going through changes in their life as well. Their feelings towards you, this is almost like a progression of actions. Like the way things have played out with the wheel here is the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, but then the Page of Cups. Well, I think it was fun and there was dating, no commitment. I think this person really poured it on and then they stepped back and they went from the Knight to the Page. This person's pulled back. Like they're stepping down their game emotionally. Knights and Pages come in and out. They sure make you feel like they're your boyfriend or your girlfriend when you talk to them, but there's more than one person. I think it was just friendship, dating, fun, flirting. They could have been a water sign, but they've stepped it down to a Page. So they pulled back in their emotional interest. Their action towards you is the Two of Swords and the Hermit. They're ghosting. They don't want to deal. They're ghosting. And if there were messages here sent, this person doesn't want to talk. Their deeper emotions right now are Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. This person's going to kind of be aloof and give you the cold shoulder. They want calm and peace in their life. They don't have a lot to say. They're not going to show you a lot of emotion. They're very focused on work or what they're doing. They also might just be fat, happy, and satisfied right where they are. They're good right where they are. This is, I work, This person might be working on moderation in some part of their life as well. This person could be an indulgent person, but it's like, I'm good with what's going on. I have no problem giving you the cold shoulder. I'm going to show you a little bit of emotion, but in the middle of the month for the next couple of days, they're not going to talk. And it looks like you're not chasing them. I think you're waiting for love to come in. It's like there could have been something here, but there's just not. The final outcome is the Four of Cups. So it's like, meh. There's other choices in front of you, but you're not interested. Or this person doesn't want your cup. Maybe you don't want their cup. Four of Cups is the emotional reevaluation station. Nobody really knows what they want. So Eight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Star. I think you're kind of like, okay, whatever. I'll just walk away. I'll put this behind me. But then you turn around and stand there. Lay sigh. You have not given up hope. You still have hope in this one relationship with Aquarius here. Or you have hope and faith that you can have a renewal in love. For those of you that don't have anyone in focus, these cards all apply to you. And I think that you're trying to get out there. But I think you're very discerning, and I think you have very high standards. I think texting has been an issue for you. I see that you want love, but at the same time, you might be stressed out. There may be something you need to bring into moderation in some part of your life, determining the purpose with temperance. Maybe you're just trying to live in the moment and you're playing out your cycles. You're not really sure how you feel. With the Queen of Cups and the Moon, I see you feeling kind of moody. I feel like a lot of you have recently walked away from something that you still think about, and you might still just be in a process of healing and transmuting knowledge into wisdom, allowing yourself to get older and wiser. But in the meantime, either this might have been a past person as well, like it was in the spotlight, it was an erotic activation, oh my God, it was a fantasy, a phantom lover, a lover in the night. And that might have been something that happened in the recent past. And now your heart's on lockdown. Or this is what's going on, but you're really wanting this. So my advice as a relationship counselor is be careful how invested you get in something. You don't, in the beginning, like observe people, because it looks like somebody just pulled back and ghosted. This doesn't look like it's killing you inside, but you do want clarity. You are confused. I think you're handling it really well, though. I think you're handling it well. I don't know that this person really wanted to commit, or this is you just hanging, going out, trying to, explore and have fun. But so far, maybe you've just been meeting temporary people. Love is a battlefield, right? Hang in there. It's a test of faith and boundaries. Yeah. All right, my singles, that's your reading for the middle of June. If it resonates with you, I hope it helps you. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. Although for brand new relationships, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't recommend a tarot reading. Because when I do a tarot reading about love for single people, the first thing I look at is you and whether or not you're ready for love and what other parts of your life might need attention first. You can book a private if you want to talk about that if you're single. But if this is a person in focus, here's the deal. They've pulled back, they're ghosting, they're kind of happy right where they are and they don't give a shit. So if they're not going to waste any time on you, don't waste any time on them. You keep your heart on lockdown until you get to the long term that you're looking for. Yeah, I'm pulling for you guys, my singles. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.